Someone ordered. I was just so embarrassed, and now I'll think about that for the rest of the day. The job that I dislike the most. 4 little guys made that aren't quite finished. I'm scared to work with it for a project like that. Should I just give it a go? Like, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, this bag is going to be one that I'm going to take to put in this album bucket. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then in January I started a small business called Millie Frilly Frills, and I make and sell handmade items, and I'm essentially vlogging my journey of trying to grow that small business. So I am starting this weekly vlog on the same day that I ended the last one, and I was saying about how I went to a second-hand craft shop to pick up some materials. I've already got home from that and been in and gone back out, so let's go back in and I'll show you what I picked up. Okay, time for the haul. We have, firstly, a bit irrelevant, we have some vintage wrapping paper, which I thought would just be really handy, and I thought it was really cool. So we'll put that aside. And then also something a bit is this that I thought could be painted, and then something put on the top to sort out that bit. Could be a scrunchie stand. I'm not too sure right now. And now onto the more exciting bits. We have some different fabric. So these are all, I believe, samples from like manufacturers, but I thought I can still use them to make something. So that one, this one. So really quite small amounts of everything, but you can still make something, either do patchwork or for smaller items. Oh, there's 2 of this. What a treat. I didn't even realise. Then we have a load of this fabric. A little square of this one. Not a square, but this floral. This stripy floral. This, I'm not sure what this fabric would technically be. Don't know if that's like a chiffon, but it's a really fine fabric with a floral pattern, and I thought that would be cool for scrunchies. Some stripes, some gingham. You know I love gingham. A light cream, off-white, I'm not too sure, satiny type fabric. Satiny type in this rose colour. And they'll both probably be for scrunchies. This one, which I'm not too sure how easy it would be to work with or what I will do with this yet, but I thought that was really cool. And I just have these 2 ribbons, and I thought they'd be good for like tabs on the side of things. This, I don't know if this is technically broderie anglaise, but for a scrunchie trim, I thought that would be cool. And then this lace, which I also thought would be cool for a scrunchie trim. Can you even see that very well? It doesn't seem to want to focus, but yeah. So that is everything. So now I will put the fabric in the wash. So I always do that when I have any second-hand fabric, because there's like there's a mixture of some lights and some more coloured. I might put them in a coloured, and then I like to wash. The only annoying thing is like, you know, like I want to use it straight away, but then I have to wait to wash it and dry it. But yeah, bag is finished. This is how it's looking. I just need to wipe off the wipeable pen. Hello lots, you want to be involved? You got your bandana on? Oh, don't you look smart? Yeah, and I've decided that I'm going to give it to my sister for Mother's Day, because she is a mother. Not my mother, obviously. But yeah, not that you need an excuse to give people stuff, but yes. Just quickly to say that I realised when I said yesterday that this bag was finished, I didn't give any context. But this is the bag that I started in the last weekly vlog. So yes, it is now finished and I've worked off the lines. Sorry, the shower fan is on if you can hear that, but I'm going to wrap up Mother's Day presents now. Happy Mother's Day. Well, belated when you see this. Hello, it's Monday. I'm just on a lunch break, and on Saturday someone ordered from Etsy. That means that I got 2 orders last week, which is fun. So someone ordered the black gingham bandana and scrunchie combo. So I'm gonna package that all up, and then I'm gonna walk to the post office with Lottie and yeah, drop that off. Something that I want to quickly show you before I package that up is Archie's mum. We saw her on Sunday because it was Mother's Day, and she very kindly brought me a lot of fabrics that she had that she didn't want anymore. So I've gone through them and sorted out the ones that I'm going to keep, and then the other ones I'm going to donate. But I thought I'd show you what I'm keeping. I'll try and run through it quick, because I'm aware that I've shown you a lot of fabrics and some people might not be interested. A pink satiny silk, a green kind of linen, I think. A variety of these stripes and plain, I think they're probably a cotton. Dots and flowers, more of that pink satin. These like kid type cottons, which I thought could be fun. This one, this one, this one, this one, and then these 2 in here. It's quite cool actually, because she made some dresses when we went on holiday, not last year, the year before, for the holiday. She didn't make them on holiday, and I recognised some of the patterns from the dresses that she made and wore. So yes, and it's also as much as I'm very grateful to get the second-hand fabrics from other places, it's really nice to get them from her, because I know that they are clean and they don't need washing. But I've got, from all the ones that I've washed, I've just got a couple ones drying because they were white, so they went in a wash separately. But I've put some away that didn't need ironing, but then I've got this pile that needs to be ironed. So I'm just going to package up that order, but I think I'm going to film it for a short form video and then pop to the post office. On our way to the post office, and it is such a nice day. I should have taken these glasses off and put my sunglasses on, but there we go. Just dropped off the parcel, and I said something so stupid that I will now think about for the rest of the day. The post office is in a petrol station, and a lady walked in front of me that was paying for petrol, and he went to serve me first, and I went to say, oh, you can serve that lady first if you want, and then all that came out was, you can post that lady. And then I was just like, wait, what did I just say? And then I don't think he heard me properly, and then I was just so embarrassed, and now I'll think about that for the rest of the day. And I'm just sick and tired of doing something embarrassing wherever I go. Like, the air fryer is on with my lunch. Hopefully you can't hear that super loud, but just before I sign back into work, I have to give Lottie a treat because she expects God to get home. Sit, stay, stay. Came back to a parcel. Sorry, no more treats. I came back to a parcel, so I thought I'd just quickly show you. I ordered this fabric pen. Actually, is it blue or black? I think yeah, it's black. because I thought when I do my like keychains and stuff, I thought I'm gonna give it a go drawing like tiny little eyes and smiley faces with a fabric pen. Yeah, I just thought I'd try it. I mean, if it doesn't work, it was like £1.50, and I hope I'm not flashing my address. If it doesn't work, then yeah, it was like £1.50, and I'm sure I'll use it for something in the future. So yes, or my sister might even want it to write on my nephew's name on clothes, but hopefully it does work. So I'll give that a go, maybe sometime this week. But this week, focus is on making some more smaller scrunchies for the market on Saturday, because that market is a family fun day. And then also, something I've been meaning to do a long time, Archie's mum owns a very cool salon, and she said that I can put some of the items up in her shop so that people can purchase them there. So I'm seeing her again on Sunday, so I want to get some bits together for that. So yes, I need to sign back into work and eat my lunch that is currently in the air fryer. I have decided to start the pile of ironing. One piece of fabric down so far. I have probably only about an hour, and then we're gonna have dinner, and then we're going to the cinema. So I'm just gonna try and get as much done as I can in that time. I hate ironing, it is my worst. Like, it's probably the job that I dislike the most. So yeah, let's do this. Hello peeps. That was weird. Hello. It is Tuesday and I finished work, and I'm going to show you what I'm up to. So I showed you yesterday the pen that I bought, the fabric pen, and said about making little keychains and using them to draw like little features on, and I've made a little cat and I think it's quite cute. I haven't, so this blue here is the wipeable fabric pen. So that is something I've said to myself. This is a wipeable fabric pen. This is a permanent fabric pen. I cannot get these confused. I mean, if I accidentally use the wipeable one instead of the permanent one, then that's fine. But if the other way around, not good. This is my little cat. I've just got to wipe off the wipeable fabric pen, and then put the keychain hardware on. So I've done the cat, and this is like this fur print fabric that I had. I basically, so the other day I sorted out my scrap fabrics into, I have like variations of scraps. So it goes from tiny whiny scraps that can't really again be used for anything apart from stuffing, and then I know that if I don't use them I can recycle them at Dunelm, or there are like confetti projects that people do. Anyway, the batten wadding scraps, which are great for stuffing these, and then scraps that are more usable but quite small, so like this kind of size, and then the scraps that are a bit bigger than that and could be used, say for example like for a project like this, but not like a big project, and then the rest of the scraps, even if they're bigger, just go the rest of my fabric. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh, the fur print fabric. So yeah, I had this fur print fabric and those scraps. So I've made the cat, just need to wipe off the pen and put the keychain hardware on. And I'm now making a dog. Sorry dog, he had a little pin. So I just need to stuff him. Then I cut around the edge with the shearing scissors. Then I will, oh, I didn't give him anything fancy, like a little bit of lace. Oh well. And then I we'll draw the features on, and then I'm thinking of doing like maybe like a little like blobby monster kind of thing. So that is what I'm up to. And I also have some fabric ready to make some scrunchies. So yeah, it's so easy to lose track of time when it's still light outside. All of a sudden it's 7:30 and I'm like, actually I'm quite hungry, you know. But I am quite happy with what I've got done this evening. Just having a little tidy up. I will show you what I've done. Topping up my bag of scraps. So we have 12 scrunchies ready to be threaded with elastic, so I hopefully do that this evening. And then we have 4 little guys made that aren't quite finished. So I showed you, did I show the cat? Showed the cat. I showed the dog before it was fully done. Need to wipe off the blue pen. And then I had these, I'm not sure on these. They're little, just blobby guys. This one's got a little lace skirt, an orange hat, legs, and then this one is a bit more simple. I need to defluff them. Yeah, they just need the keyring hardware, but I don't know, I think they're okay. I think the little like fun keychain that a kid might want, or an adult. So yeah, I'm just gonna hoover, shower, dinner. And there's a Stacey Solomon's got a new TV show out, and that starts tonight, so I'm looking forward to watching that. Okay, it's like 9 PM on Wednesday evening, and I've decided to paint the scrunchie stand just cause. And I thought if I get the first layer done now, then I can put the gloss on tomorrow. And basically my plan is to super glue this button to the top so that it kind of like seals it in and makes it look all together. Hot glue gun, sorry, not super glue. So yeah. The hot glue gun is out. I'm sitting on the floor because the lead for the wire for the hot glue gun is really short, and we just have a scrap piece of cardboard down from the bottom of a packet of Pepsis. The gloss has been put on to the scrunchie stand. I'm hoping you can see this all okay. This scrunchie stand is, I don't think I explained, but it is to put some of my products in Archie's mum's salon. So the final touch is just to put this button on to kind of bring it all together and make it look a bit neater. I mean, you're not really going to be able to actually see the actual scrunchie stand much because there'll be scrunchies on it anyway. I love using the hot glue gun. I am a bit impatient. But I'm also, there's Lottie's toy. I am also gonna sew this label onto this bag today. And I remembered before it was the hot glue gun that I used to just stick it on a little bit. So I'm gonna do that whilst this is out. Ooh, we got some heat. I do get a bit nervous to use it as well. Okay. Okay, I think that'll do. It's not perfect, but I think it's okay. I do sew this down as well. This just kind of tacks it on a bit. I probably should be waiting a bit more before putting it away, but I'm being impatient. And it wasn't majorly hot. I put a bit of extra glue around the buttons, and it does look a bit messy, but I don't think people will really be able to see that. So yeah, just need to let the bag fully dry, then sew that on. And then I have also framed a printout of my sum up barcode to go in the salon as well. Please feel free to scan and pay me. Just whatever you feel like paying me. Label is done. This bag is going to be one that I'm going to take to put in the salon because it's not on Etsy, so it just makes sense. And then I'll pick one more probably after the market to take also. I was just showing Archie the bits for the salon when he got in, and I was showing him the bag, and then I was like, wait, I need to do a drawstring bag to go in the bag. So I guess that is what I'm doing right now. So I'm just looking at this fabric that I put here recently to see if any would be suitable. Do you know what? This chiffon-y one would be. That would look quite cool. But I'm scared to work with it for a project like that. Should I just give it a go? Like, what's the worst that can happen? Let's look in the drawer. If that doesn't work, I think this will be our backup. Just a cream. And it's already pretty much cut to the right size. Done. Yeah, it works. Oh, so yeah, happy with that. Okay guys, my Friday morning looks a bit different to usual because Lottie has a groomer's appointment and it's 9 o'clock. She's in the groomer's. I'm sitting outside in the car because there's not much point me going home. So I am currently signing into work and going to work from the car for an hour while she's in the groomer's. I'm going to end this video here because I don't think I'll get too much Millie Frilly Frill stuff done today. But yeah, I've got a market tomorrow, so there'll be a market video next week. It's a short market, it's only 1 till 4. It's a family fun day for charity. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe and follow along on this small business journey. Thank you. Bye bye.